Hi folks, welcome to the Curtis Goes Corner. No BS here, just straight commentary. Please like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for your support. Hi folks, welcome back to Curtis Goes Corner. Wasn't going to do a video today. I was going to take a night off until I saw this article, Fox News. Congressman Swalwell files lawsuit against Trump over Capitol riots. Lawsuit alleges Trump inflicted emotional distress on Swalwell. I'm sorry. A House Democrat impeachment manager. Really? Really, dude? It's I'll let the laughter go down. It takes a little while, but we deserve all of it because it's funny. What an idiot. Oh my God, I thought Maxine Waters was the dumbest one. But no, fairness though, she's a multi-millionaire and I don't have enough brain cells to maybe work at KFC, but I'm not a multi-millionaire in Congress, so maybe she has some smarts, just not for the right thing. Let's read on though. There's going to be a lot to talk about. This video might be a little longer than normal because this guy is such a jerk. Oh, my God. Let's read on. Representative Eric Swalwell, one of the House impeachment managers, filed a lawsuit against former President Trump, saying he must be held financially responsible for destruction on January 6th when pro-Trump mob stormed the Capitol. The California... I'm sorry. All right, let me try that again. The California Democrat on Friday filed a 65-page lawsuit. Jesus. In U.S. District Court in Washington, D.C. Oh, well, God forbid. You'd walk across the street. Against Trump, his son, Donald Trump Jr., his lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, and Representatives Mo Brooks, accusing them of inciting January 6th riot and demanding they be held responsible in court for the suffering that followed. The Capitol insurrection. Lives hung in the balance. The defendants assembled, inflamed, and incited the mob. Ooh, and are wholly responsible for the injury and destruction that followed, Swalwell said in a statement about the lawsuit. Today, I filed a claim against Donald Trump Jr., Rudy Giuliani, Representative Mo Brooks for inciting an attack against the Capitol that terrorized lawmakers and prevented us from certifying the votes of the American people. Try that again. It's, this guy, it's just, you know, I'm in YouTube jail now because they called me on a video that said about Time Magazine and their article about the last year's election. Just quoting a national magazine apparently isn't right. So I'm in YouTube jail, so I've got to watch my language. I'm not going to read this whole letter, but let's just read part of it. As a direct and foreseeable consequence of the defensive, false, and incendiary allegations of blank and theft, can't put it in here because the algorithm will pick it up. And in direct response to the defendants' expressed calls for violence at the rally, a violent mob attacked the U.S. Capitol and stopped Congress from counting. I'm sorry. All right, I'll wait, let's see. Okay, I'm better now. And stopped Congress counting of electoral college votes, the defendants assembled, inflamed, and incited the mob, and as such are wholly responsible for injury and supposed to be the destruction, idiot, and destruction that followed. Swalwell's lawsuit alleges 9 counts against Trump and others, ranging from conspiracy to violate civil rights to an intentional infliction of emotional distress on Swalwell. Oh, when he was on live TV and he ripped a fart really loud while he was standing there talking, giving an interview. I forget what network it was. I might have been on Fox, but I doubt it. But it might have been because he used to come on Fox. This is the same retard that said on Tucker Carlson's show not too long ago, and they're talking about Russian collusion, and Tucker's like, come on, man. That's not like Joe Biden now. Come on, man. And Swalwell turned to him and says, maybe you're a Russian agent or something similar to that. Tucker's like, what? Oh, God. Emotional distress, you're already nuts. The lawsuit doesn't specify the amount of money and punitive damages Swalwell is seeking. He is demanding a jury trial. Now, here's the thing. I'm not much for boycotts. Most conservative people aren't. Anybody that's a lawyer for Swalwell in this case should be at least boycotted or should be disbarred. I understand. Makes pretty good money. He's not going to pay for it. Some other nonprofit or some other 501c3 or a PAC or whatever it is will give him the money for the lawyers. So any lawyers that take this case, don't. I'm not big on doxing, but it's going to be a matter of court record anyway, so it's not going to matter. Have these people, I bet you Fox will call his lawyers and say, can we interview you considering the lawsuit? I'd pay money to see that. Jason Miller, a senior advisor to Trump, ripped Swalwell in a statement to Fox News for the congressman's ties to an alleged Chinese spy known as Fang Fang or Christine Fang. Oh. Federal authorities alerted Swalwell to Fang's activities around 2015 in defense of precinct Axios first reported. When asked when this was made public that he was goofing, I did an episode on it quite a while back. And when they asked Swalwell's office for a statement concerning his, I'm trying not to laugh, but it's hard. Concerning if he had a physical relationship with Fang Fang, a.k.a. Christine Fang, his office said, no comment due to might be national security concerns. What? Like, he's got a big one, he's got a small one, what? This is unbelievable. See, here's what almost every single person would do, especially guys. You guys out there, listen to this. Say you're Swalwell. And I'll tell you the truth, I said it in my episode. I saw her picture. She's wicked cute. And she hit on him, and he said, okay. And they screwed around for a while, had a physical relationship, and when he got notified by the FBI that she was more than likely a Chinese agent, he cut it off. Okay. You saw her picture, I don't blame him. But instead of saying no comments, national security, here's what almost every guy in the U.S., except for the wuss ones like him, would say. Yeah, she worked on my campaign. Yeah, we started a physical relationship. Who wouldn't? She's really cute. And when I found out she was an FBI agent, or excuse me, FBI told me she's a Chinese agent, I cut it off. Anything else? I don't think there's a guy in the world that wouldn't admit that, no matter what their job was, whether it be congressman or the guy that runs the 7-Eleven down the street. And this is what Trump Representative Miller said, and you thought Trump didn't mince words. Eric Swalwell is a lowlife with no credibility, got caught dating, in quotation marks, the Chinese spy Fang Fang and makes disgusting bodily noises on television, said Miller in a statement. Yeah, I'm traumatized by his fart. Can I sue? Now, after failing miserably with 2 impeachment hoaxes, Mr. Fang Fang is doing the bidding of his Chinese masters and attacking our greatest president. Of course, he's going to embellish it because he's a Trump representative. And yet another witch hunt. It's a disgrace that has compromised members of Congress like Swalwell, who still sits in the House Intelligence Committee. And I'll be referring to Congressman Swalwell's intelligence or the intelligence service of the United States. I would bet you have to have some intelligence to be on the Intelligence Committee, but I digress. Swalwell was on the House Democrats' team that prosecuted the impeachment case against Trump earlier this year. Oh, boy, this is a piece of work. Absolutely a piece of work. It's, should I read the rest of it? Yeah, okay. House Democrats team that prosecuted the impeachment case against Trump earlier this year for 1 count of inciting an insurrection. Oh, let me get my button again. Trump was acquitted by the Senate. Trump's legal team argued that the former president's comments at a rally before the January 6th violence broke out did not incite the riot, and Trump specifically called for supporters to march peacefully and patriotically to the Capitol. Well, there's another moron besides Swalwell. Swalwell is not the first member of Congress to use Trump for the January 6th riot. Sue. Representative Bernie Thompson, Democrat, Mississippi. Oh, well, I must love him in Mississippi. Filed suit in February alleging Trump instigated the violence that disrupted Congress from certifying President Biden's electoral college win. His gleeful support of violent white supremacists. All right, okay, hang on. Let me swallow. White supremacists led to the breach of the Capitol that put my life and my colleagues in grave danger. I know I can't think of any other sound effect to use for these. Well, put it to you this way: instead of calling them morons, it's like, you know, they won't be bringing the potato salad to the next Mensa picnic. Okay, we'll just put it that way. But I got to play this. This whole thing's a joke. It's a joke, and I don't know whether to congratulate Congressman Swalwell or to ridicule him for his stupidity and spinelessness. Now, I used to be a city councilman in upstate New York, and if I remember correctly, so was Congressman Swalwell. So I would like to personally apologize to all the city council members, except for maybe Minneapolis, San Francisco, and a couple other places, for this idiot. He's a former council member. Oh, my God. You know, I wasn't going to do a video. I really wasn't. I've probably gone too long now. This guy is such a moron. Such a moron. He cannot tell if he had physical relationship with a young lady of Chinese descent, who's cute, by the way, because it's national security matter, or it could be. Oh, God. We are in a, you know, I was pretty optimistic in a couple of years that Republicans will take over at least the House and have a pretty good majority. Just think about this for a minute. I'm just going to name 3 Congress members. Nancy Pelosi, Maxine Waters, and Eric Swalwell are representing their constituents in the House of Representatives in the U.S. Capitol. If that doesn't scare the crap out of you, nothing will. And until next time, folks, goodbye. And especially you, Eric, good luck.